Like shit, I graduated high school before y'all niggas was even thought of.
The seating capacity is 65,000 at Ford Field, and we are right around that number today. A good crowd on hand and seemingly ready to go in the Motor City. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Buffalo Bills and the Detroit Lions. Get strapped in. It's just about time to get the party started. And we are underway from Ford Field. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Yeah.
They'll run for the first time with J.K. Dobbins. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. But you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
2nd and 2. He's going to loft one deep left side here. That's caught inside the 20. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. A big play there. 67 yards. And the Bills have taken the early lead. For as big and strong as some of these guys are, especially when you see them in full pads, it is sometimes hard to appreciate how truly fast they can move. That was incredible. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Taken about 7 yards deep. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Probably. Good to say from what?
On 1st and 10, here's Carr. And they didn't wait long to take a shot there, that's for sure, but it falls incomplete, and it's 2nd down. Unable to get it to Gronkowski that time. That'll bring up 2nd down. From UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And this may be a carbon copy as he'll again be stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Throwing his car on 3rd down. And they take him down. The Bills get to him. Dante Fowler in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to 4th down. Now the former Oklahoma center Tress Way on to punt the football.
That'll be some shit.
It'll be a 44-yard punt. The return goes for 8. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10.
Fucking
the Bills
Mookie
come to the
Cooper.
line to start their next drive. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. I mean, look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And taking it across midfield and just shy of
I had a whole
40.
receiver that I can't find that was on my
yards there
team.
to first
Where the fuck
down.
did he disappear to?
Well, it's almost as if they didn't leave the field after their first drive. They picked right up where they left off. Another good throw there. And this offense, humming here in the early going.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
He did.
In any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 21. A good pickup there of 20 yards. On 1st down, Dobbins. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Kenny Clark, the big D tackle there.
Got they gonna wrap receiver back, nigga.
At the 22-yard line.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Eluding the pressure right. Looking for Ayuk, and he's got him. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He's got his tight end, David Njoku. And the Bills are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first. They run with Connor.
I'm gonna look at him.
He's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal.
Hold on, did you change the speed too?
They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal.
And what was his name?
Flush to his right. And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. Brandon Ayuk there to make the grab. And the
So he didn't release him?
add on to their lead.
Yeah, that's the one I was trying to find.
Good
So
throw
there you
I
go.
don't want to blow a 2 out of
5'5" 220.
Comfortable in his 2nd season.
You can tell he put the work in the offseason, and what I mean by that is understanding the playbook. Not just the plays and how to execute them, but how to do it against a variety of defenses. Also understands his team and what they can and cannot do. You can see the confidence rising in him as he plays.
Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
Right there, 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready
Well, I don't
to
see
begin
your
their
stream.
drive. They went 3 and out on
Oh, there
the
you go, there you
first
go.
drive of
I
the
see it
new
now, I see it.
season. Not an ideal beginning as they start drive number 2, 1st and 10. Meanwhile, this one knocked down in the backfield.
I'm about to sign this tight end, put that nigga I'm about to put him at fullback.
Pass brings him up 2nd and 10. To throw again. Carr. Flushed out right. And this one's incomplete. Gronkowski the intended target. And it's 3rd down.
Hold on, what stream am I looking at? This is not this league.
On 3rd down, Carr. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson.
That's the end of the first quarter with the score
Oh, here we go.
14. Lions nothing.
They'll run on 1st down. Dobbins. And he'll take it inside the 40 to the 39-yard line.
Oh, shit. You didn't put the other one in, Max, right? Because he's only 222. But this other dude was 400 pounds. That's fucking funny to me.
Throwing left side, it's complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
Yeah.
23 yards.
He jumped, but that was not a pick.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get it, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jamal Adams. That, Charles, the first interception he's thrown here in year number 2.
And I know it's just the first one, but didn't it feel like what we saw from him last year, where he was plagued by this type of a play? And they thought that, you know, over the offseason, going into a second season, some of that would go away. Thus far, still looks a lot like his rookie year.
And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Carr. And a first hookup with his all-pro tight end, Rob Gronkowski. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. And that goes for a gain of 31. Carr completes it, and he'll get it down to the 47 here. That catch good for only a couple.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
He's got his big tight end, Gronkowski. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 18. Into the red zone, it's Carr. And it's intercepted at the goal line. It's Devin White, the linebacker. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
At their own 20-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Well, I tell you what, when you get a running back who can move like that in the open field, that's something to take advantage of, and they certainly did there.
Yikes.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Steps away. Now he'll square up and throw. It's caught inside the 25. Time to go to work. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25.
I think that's when we
of 37. They lulled them to sleep there, so to speak. That was all set up by the running game, wasn't it?
Another example of what all offensive coordinators tell us. When the running game's operating, it really opens up the playbook. And that's when they hit them with the play action. And you can see the defenders rushing towards the line of scrimmage, then scrambling back trying to cover. Couldn't get there in time.
Well scripted. They had the big running play, now the big passing play.
21-yard line.
2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. Second and 6. Escaping the pressure right. And he's going to keep it here. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. It's their quarterback.
Who is that?
With now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the Bills will add on to their lead. And maybe the defense got so caught up in him throwing the football, they forgot he can take off too.
And you often hear about the quarterback being the unaccounted for guy as a runner. Well, even on a passing play, he's unaccounted for as a runner, and he turned it into a nice gain.
A very nice run, and it turns into 6 points. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 22.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They had a nice little drive going last time. Through the interception in the red zone.
Cardinals.
Costly. And for the 3rd time here in this half,
No.
intercepted. Picked off at the 35. And he is going to bring this back inside the 20.
He just threw a pick, but I signed it.
I'm not laughing at the situation, but sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10.
If he wasn't open. In front of him, but you threw it behind him. There's all kinds of buttons to press.
Try and start this drive in the air. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Larry Fitzgerald was the intended target, but it'll be 2nd down.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to stop them totally and change the momentum.
Tucker now for the extra point. It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now.
Makes the score Bills 28, Lions nothing.
Oh, damn, it's 28? What the fuck? I thought my game was bad.
Tucker now following the made field goal, set to kick it away. Takes
Big
this
Cardinals.
about 5
I signed
yards
that
deep.
400-pound tight end and put him in
And
fullback.
only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchdown.
Their own 19-yard line.
Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
No,
Sort of
no, I did. And it's so fucking funny. It's so fucking funny, yo.
This is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke.
Hold on, I'm about to try and record a video. This is so fucking funny.
And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to...
Oh my god, this is so fucking funny.
Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Yeah.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Being chased out left. Looking left sideline, incomplete. Brandon Ayuk, the one he was looking for. And now it's 2nd down.
Right.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with his 3rd and 1.
Oh, this shit's so funny.
They'll drop to throw. He's going to wind up and air it out. He's got a man complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining
for a
in the
second.
first half. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Throwing the out route and complete. It's Fitzgerald. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. They'll look to throw again. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And the nimble footwork gets him just inside the 10 to the 9, but no further. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. Back to throw again. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. Brandon Ayuk as the first half is winding down. And the Bills add on. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go.
I'm saying that shit forever.
Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more.
Oh, that shit uphill?
And getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Fielded in the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
35.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next
See the other video?
And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball.
Sweet.
Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. Carr again here on 2nd and 10. And looking again for Gronkowski. He's got him this time. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. The final shot here before half for Carr. That one taken in by T. Higgins. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend as we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find...
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Daniil Hunter. What persistence, and that persistence pays off. Tracks him down for a 19-yard loss. After the sack, oh, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. Eluding the pressure right. This pass complete to Higgins. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 35. Throwing on 1st down is Carr. And his throw is incomplete. Looking for his all-pro tight end, Rob Gronkowski. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Another attempt, another incompletion. And when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points. And the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
And he's got a 1st down as the tackle made at the Bills' 39. A gain there of 21 yards. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. He'll buy some time right. Gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. It's a gain of 7, and it's a 2nd down. From the shotgun, a give to Jones. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. A 12-yard touchdown run. And the Lions are in for 6.
The touchdown was scored by the runner, but the offensive line, they feel like it's theirs. They blocked that one up perfectly, allowed him easy access to the end zone.
Point after, right down the middle. And that'll cut the lead down a bit to 28. That'll be taken about a yard deep.
Right outside linebacker.
And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
Well, conventional football.
Bro, I give you $20.
Tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop.
So if you don't come back, you give them $20, right?
Third quarter of the season opener. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Flush to his right. Airing this one out for Fitzgerald.
I don't know who that
He
was.
rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Jason Verrett. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. How big is that penalty? Wipe out the INT.
You'd hate to be the teammate that caused that penalty and wiped out the interception. You got to face that guy in the locker room. Not a lot of fun for you, and you hurt your squad.
Yeah.
Dobbins running out of the gun. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down.
And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. That's sacked by Khalil Mack.
Well, many times when you talk about mobile quarterbacks, you get the sense that they feel like they can get out of any bad situation. They keep moving around and trying to emulate guys like the Scrambler or the Dodger. Instead, they keep losing yardage and digging themselves a hole that they can't get out of.
Out of the gun now on third down. And that is incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a fourth down. Well done.
And here's Dixon to punt now as he gets this one away. On the return, it's White. They'll call this a 41-yard punt, 7 on the return, and the Lions will take over. Carr now on first down. Dancing to his left. He's got it complete to Gronkowski. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. 23 yards on the play.
First and 10 at the 35.
On play action, it's Carr. And now here is another interception. It's Devin White, the linebacker. And he'll get this back across the midfield stripe and down to the 47-yard line. That is now 5 interceptions that he has thrown in this ball game. If I asked you to speculate what's possibly going on in his head, what would you say?
Well, if he's as mentally strong as I believe he is, he understands that not all of these picks have been his fault. You know, some of the throws, yes, but there have been a good number of them where he hasn't been helped by his own receivers, and they've turned into interceptions. So he knows
my
if
cash
he
app,
keeps
bro.
firing, perhaps good things can happen, not just in this game, but especially in later ones.
Now he'll square up and throw deep left sideline.
Pull,
And that will be incomplete.
gotta pull my Glock out. You know how they do.
Dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
When you look at the scoreboard, you'd think they'd be pretty comfortable right now with this lead, but these guys are absolutely not going to let up. They want to increase their lead, and they want to do it with a big play. Unable to connect in that attempt.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. A big play there. Already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Bills turn that interception into a touchdown. Quite a show of arm strength right there. That was in the air for a long time, and it was on target, too. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Fields it in the middle of the end zone.
That's why I don't even play zone this game, man. I fucking hate zone.
Dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses them about 4 yards. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
All those weird ass adjustments you got to make, them shits always get me caught up.
It's about it being a team game, and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers. They probably need to do
right.
Find someone
like he had been open.
Used to touching the football that makes big plays and give them that opportunity to maybe wake up everyone else.
Carr now on first down. Flushed out right. And he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this third quarter. Now the offense going to use the first timeouts.
But even with Lamar, that's the exact play that I would have did with Lamar. Because you think about it, you like, yeah, I can run. No, this is not Lamar in real life.
It's caught on the right side by Robinson. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. Back now at Ford Field. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair.
Can you guess the next play?
And they almost had another one. They are all over the football in this game. Nearly another pick. Now fourth down.
Everybody in the building knew what that was doing.
Hope alive here on fourth down.
Yeah.
They're going for it.
No.
They'll go for it. It's Carr. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. Or it looked like he had it. And the Bills are going to take over in excellent field position.
Is that another 20?
On first down, Dobbins. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. Officially, it's a 1 yard loss.
It's the 16 coming out for me.
Second and 11 after the loss to start. Here's second and 11. Another run here
right.
Dobbins. And he's going to get
Definitely.
this down near the 20-yard line. A gain of 13. It's a first down. I tell you, they didn't give it to him much for the first 3 quarters, but when they have, he's been efficient. Maybe they ride him more here down the stretch.
Yeah, not sure it was actually in the game plan for him to have as few carries as he has, but it might play out really well for them now. As you noted, if they want to ride him down the stretch, he should have fresh legs.
Yeah.
They'll look to
like
throw here on first down.
Yeah. Run to the left and then right back to the spot.
Second down.
I catch myself still trying to do that shit on this game.
Obviously, the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. They could not contain Kenny Clark as he gets home for the sack.
Tremendous read and reaction by the defensive tackle and friendly partner. It's not that often the DTs have that type of easy access back to the quarterback. Never bought the play action fake.
Right.
Escaping the pressure. And the pressure will get to him. He goes down. Now there is a flag on the play.
Oh my God. Point guard. Yep. Yeah, it was.
Now here's Michael Dixon as he'll kick it away for the second time. Out of bounds as he appeared to be looking for the corner. He got
I still spend too much money on this shit because I'm making more than one player and shit.
For an offense that is struggling, this is not where you want to start from. Great punt.
Fantastic punt. And for all those who wonder, what do punters do during the course of practice each and every day? The best ones do what we just saw there. Work on positioning the football and helping their team.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A big gainer there on the catch and run, 37 yards. Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Carr. Out to his left. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
Yeah, that was really disrespectful.
Complete pass brings him up 2nd and 10. Eluding the pressure right. Letting one go deep here for Gronk. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 10.
Now Carr again. Flush to his right. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off at the 48.
Bro, what are you doing, bro?
The utter domination here just continues. This defense, I don't know what more we can say all around about their performance.
Well, it certainly feels in this game like maybe they're facing a Canadian defense. 12 guys on the field. It feels like there's an extra on every snap.
Did he say some shit about my game and score?
To make headway through the air.
And the Bills
like, that's karma like a motherfucker. It's about to be 50.
It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's 1st and goal.
To be honest, we both weren't carrying. We both weren't carrying.
They'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And this will be caught. And the continues. It's another touchdown. Turning into a really good performance.
Yeah, when that first pick from fucking the throw out of sack, I was like, you know what? I already know what it's about to be.
It's a great road win. I mean, it just does not matter whether it's supposed to be tough or not. In this particular situation, how great will they feel leaving with a win on the road against a tough opponent?
Little work still to do, though. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And whatever promise they showed in the preseason has not translated into week 1 because they have not been particularly competitive.
I should have made a QB switch because I couldn't throw a short pass to save my life.
It's Devin White, the linebacker.
Bro, what the fuck are you doing, bro?
After the interception there, and guys, you look up at the scoreboard, they just got to be thinking this one cannot get over fast enough.
Hey, man, do you want Matt Ryan? I mean, because it ain't even the quarterback, it's you.
Right? You're supposed to try and obviously get the ball to your own guys. But being down this big, you also take even more chances. And in this situation,
he wasn't open at all, bro.
On the other sideline,
it was the one under him that was open.
A yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
That's what he said. It was 2 people. You should have threw it to the receiver that was under him.
Now they'll throw here.
Right.
He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that is caught, but the bank judge right there to say incomplete. Brandon Ayuk, the one he was looking for.
Yeah. Yeah.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Steps away to his left. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal. Sliding out of the pocket. And that will be caught, but out of the end zone, says the field judge. It's ruled incomplete.
Yo, who was that that turned purple?
There stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead.
Oh, yeah.
The defense can crowd the line of script.
And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown.
Right.
They just add to their totals. As that lead just swells and swells. Look, this has been
Rattler.
dominance in all three phases, offense, defense, and special teams.
So don't we have to give a lot of credit, not just to what we've seen today, but the preparation.
You do that anyway. I don't want to hear it.
Coaching staff, commitment by the players to the game plan, and being ready to go in this one. You're exactly right. Clean sweep. And, boy, they're going to celebrate this one after it's over.
And on the other side, this is the game film you just flush and never go back and review.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end? Just
I hope people get them games in early tomorrow or some shit.
Teams want to do that. Coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something.
I just want to draft from this one league. See if I can get all these people.
Just something to build.
Just something to build on. Get it done. And maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
And nearly picked it off.
Definitely.
He had a chance to come down.
We reset. It's going to be a little different.
Just being incomplete.
A little fucking different.
Back to the air on second down. It's Carr. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Gronkowski again. He was the intended target. And it's third down.
Third down and 10 yards.
It's like it's not even as fast of corners. Fuck, what the fuck am I trying to say? There are no fast corners in the original draft. That was like year 3. Oh, he's in the rich. Oh yeah, because y'all gonna do it with the rookies, yeah.
And this is caught. It's pulled in by Gronkowski.
That gotta be my first pick.
Going to use the second of their timeout as the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
You got Aaron Jones, bro.
Play action. Now it's Carr on the move to his
What's up for this?
And he will not throw it away. He goes out of bounds, well shy of the line of scrimmage, so that's a sack. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction.
What overall is Aaron Jones?
Second down. Again, it's Carr.
I'll trade you.
Looking in zone, but it's incomplete. Gronkowski, the intended target, but now it's third and goal.
Brings up third.
Bro, I trade you Lindsey for Aaron Jones.
Again, they'll
Lindsey.
throw with Carr. Toward the end zone,
95.
but that's going to wind up incomplete.
95 speed.
Gronkowski, incomplete. Brings up fourth and goal.
Out there is Rodrigo Blankenship in the field goal unit.
The field goal. A 29-yard.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And this one will not work out. It is incomplete. They pass up the 3, fake it. It doesn't work. And the Bills are going to get the football back.
This man, a 16-year-old father.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And oh, he coughs up the football near his own goal line. And this is going to be recovered in the end zone. And he's got a Super Bowl touchdown. Once that ball was loose, the question was, would this be 2 or would it be 6? It's 6. The defense able to pounce on it.
And for the offense, the training didn't really kick in, did it? Once that ball comes loose, you got to get on it, make sure that you recover it, or make sure you punch it out of the end zone. Anything but give it to the defense to score a touchdown.
Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
Yo, what kind of age regression is this shit? Huh?
Start the drive. Escaping the pressure right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Jamal Adams.
Okay, here we go.
A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for the Bills, it's a fantastic start as they roll to a blowout victory here in the season.